everyone, it's Athena. Okay, I'm getting ready to do the element weeklies for June 4th. Okay, so I'm going to start with Earth, and I wrote down one word, a one word intuitive download. So for Earth, your one word for the week of June 4th is truth. Okay, for Earth signs, that's Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Okay, now we're going to shuffle and start the reading. Okay, we're going to do our childhood self, our present self, and our higher self. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, week of June 4th, 2018. All right, let's see what the truth holds for you. Of course, the reading comes as truth. So I believe that your message, Earth signs, are about not just seeking the truth, but speaking your truth, more importantly. Okay? All right. Earth signs, childhood self, present self, future self. Okay, so your higher self, let me show you. You have childhood self, Nine of Pentacles. Present self, Death reversed. And higher self, Queen of Wands. Okay, so Earth signs. You're clearly... This looks so beautiful. Look, you're standing in your own self, feeling abundantly wealthy in spirit, mind, passion, in your soul, right? So you're standing within your own higher self and childhood self as feeling really good, really good. This looks like the same woman somehow to me. So this is clearly your childhood self and higher self, right? So you have, with the abundant financial growth that you have successfully made for yourself, Earth signs, this is how you're looking now, right? So this is all the seeds that have been planted through the years, and now you're looking amazing, right? And very comfortable within that abundant growth that you have worked hard for, okay? And mind you, that which you're working, that you work on, is definitely something that you're highly passionate about. This queen works with great passion and purpose, okay? All right, so now we have what I'm feeling is the truth that I spoke of. I'm feeling that a rebirth is imminent because you have this death card that's in reversed. So a new beginning, a new life is waiting for you. So this is about doing the work and doing it with your truth and understanding that within this truth that you're doing this passionate work, that you're cautious and alert to those around you, because there are people, snakes, that are in your midst that don't want you to replenish yourself, rebirth yourself. Maybe people are used to you being what they once knew you as, and they're not used to you looking like that. What does that mean? It means that They know your capacity. They know your capabilities, right? And it has transformed you. It's going to transform you. You're in the process of this, going through this. You're going to have this happen to you, whereby you'll be feeling like this, right? Because these two people are the same. So all of your talents and gifts, the presents that you have received from your childhood, you know, what you're gifted with. When you come into this universe, everyone has specific gifts and talents, right? So what you're gifted with becomes your reality if you use it properly, right? You got to use those, you have to work, you know, God helps those who helps themselves, right? So somewhere along this journey to this driving force of passion and purpose, you are being asked to change something about yourself, or something within this talent needs to be revised, improved, renewed. And it's going to happen right now. So let's dive a little deeper and see what exactly this means to you. Okay, earth signs. Let's get clarity first on the death card. Which is what you're working on right now at this moment, okay? Clarity of the death card is you're waiting for your ships to come in, right? So this is what that is. You're waiting for some growth to happen to allow what you have planted, seeds that you have planted, the talents that you used as a child, bringing them into the present moment so that you can gain, fruition. They come to fruition. Gaining passionate knowledge and wisdom from your childhood. Yeah. So this is about what you're doing as you pursue your passion in life. And yes, I am going to keep going. There we go. Okay, so this is whatever you're doing, you do with enormous passion. This is a grand statement of a rebirth of some sort, of your truth being spoken also. All right, so let's look at it in several scenarios. This is you coming into your own in childhood. This is yourself in your childhood, right? Coming in with all of the gifts and passions that you have been gifted as a child, okay? Using these gifts and waiting for the fruits of your labor to come in requires a transformation of some sort. You're transforming this, okay? You're transforming the seeds that you planted into literal success. Receiving and knowing the wisdom that you've gained, the knowledge that you've gained. Doing that which you have great passion and love for, that you've been gifted with as a child, brings you to this moment in time, your higher self. This is your moment, right? This is where you stand in your moment. This is royal, this is stardom, this is like the star. And why do I say that? Because you're waiting for this, you're allowing this great love that you've been waiting for all your life, so to speak, to come to you. And it's just a matter of time before that happens. Why? Because this death card is now reversed. So you have gone through doing all the work, the transformation, speaking your truth. Whatever this death card reverse means to you that you went through, earth signs, you have now successfully done this, and now you're waiting for this to flourish, and this is stardom, stardom in your own right. I say that a lot, but it's true, because it's like you're waiting to become, because you've gone through this. So something in your world right now that's occurring is occurring because of you needing to speak your truth and no longer allowing the snakes around you to take hold of you. So you rebirthed already. That's now what I'm seeing as these cards are coming out. So you had your rebirth. You've gone through your rebirth. You're doing it. It could be happening right now. And you're waiting for the seeds that you've planted to come to fruition, which they will, clearly. Because you've been gifted with this. I mean, everyone has been given these gifts, whatever they are. Musical talent, artistic talent, the greatest, the job that you've always wanted, the person you've always wanted, the person you've always wanted to become by speaking your truth is now coming to fruition because of that. You had to, or you are currently going through this transformation. Okay? No more bullshit. No more darkness. From the darkness comes the light. So, you had to face your shadow self. And you have. You've gone through that. Okay. Give me one more card for the childhood self and higher self, please. Okay. So, again, look at this. We have planting so much. You've been given so much, so many talents. I mean, they're really not. It wouldn't be right to say, oh, this is how many you have, right? It's not like that. You have had the chance during your lifetime, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, to plant seeds that are now going to become yours. And how that happened was allowing you to get out of your head, excuse me, and not being fearful, that it wasn't going to happen, right? Allowing it to just happen and becoming who you are supposed to rightfully be, okay? Becoming the person, becoming this human being in this energetic body, not thinking about it, just doing. Okay. Not thinking about it, just doing. I'm going to pick an Ascended Master card. These cards, actually, I do want to just always clarify. Tarot of Dreams. Okay? All right. And now using the Ascended Masters to get one card for the Earth signs for the week of June 4th. It looks like their ships are coming in. There you go. Look at this. This passionate, purposeful you is very happy. So this is how you've become, because you got out of your head. You felt that moving towards something that you have great passion for was what was missing in your life, is now no longer that way anymore. So going through this rebirth allowed you to now, going through the rebirth, you've already been through the rebirth, and now you are seeing the light such a joyous, so amazing that you see what you kind of were in your head about way too long, right? And now you're happy. You've become. You've succeeded. You've become. You will be. You are becoming. That's really beautiful. And I am going to, because it's the summertime, I'm going to pull a romance oracle card for every element, okay? This is really beautiful. Earth signs. You stayed grounded. You're very practical. I mean, this is practical, solid seeds that you have planted. So you've had gifts that are solid, that just have always been part of you, innately you. Okay, earth signs. And you know, the only time, or not the only time, but it is the only time that you can become is when you pour your heart and soul and with great passion and purpose for something that you really want. Okay? And that is how things manifest in our world. You have to have great intention. You have to show the universe that this is really what you want with great, passionate, purposeful intention. And then it just transmits into, you know, what you never thought could possibly happen has happened. And we have here romantic feelings. And yes, we do. We have great romance here because your worth, you have found your worth, earth signs. So now you can attract that which you want because you value yourself. You value yourself. Look, I mean, come on, look it. You found your own value. So therefore, when you find your own value and you become that, you are happy within your own self, and the law of attraction leading into something with someone that you have romantic feelings for, right? Let's get one more for you. Oh, that flew out. Oh my God. Wow. All right, so some of you earth signs are going to be going on a vacation because look, we do have travel going on. And now we have two boats going on here. So we do have some major romantic honeymoon type joyful, passionate love going on for this week. Some of you may be traveling. Some of you spoke your truth to someone and said, oh my God, I have such great love for you. Right? I mean, that's what happened. Someone spoke their truth and said, I am so happy with you. I have such great love for you. Huge romantic feelings for you. Let's take a trip together. Let's plan a trip. Some of you are going on this trip this week, okay? But it only happens when you speak your truth. You've gone through your transition. You've gone through this. You've weeded out everyone that didn't count, you didn't want them in your circle, and you have now become. It's really beautiful. Really beautiful. This is you. This is you guys. You have come into your own, seeking great happiness and worth for yourself. It's really beautiful. I love it. Earth signs, really nice, really nice. That joy comes from so many, yeah, that's really beautiful. Okay, so you are now making the effort and going for it. Very nice. Okay, let's go now to water signs. Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Okay, the week of June 4th. Water signs, it's no surprise. I am going to tell you, it did not come as a surprise to me that you are having some sort of healing going on, because we all have had healing going on in our lives. This, though, healing is definitely, you're going through an inner transformational healing process right now. So I'm feeling that you're still going through it. So let's see what type of healing that we're talking about for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, week of June 4th. And thank you to all my time stampers. You guys really are very appreciated. No words, no words. Thank you. Okay, water signs. Oh my goodness, look at that. You guys got the same card as the earth signs. Okay, so your mind's on the money. Mind's on the money. I am inclined to pick these two cards. I'm sorry, I am taking them. I am. I already saw them come out, and this is, okay, and this was necessary. I'm going to put them to the side, actually. So let's start. Your childhood self, water signs, is the Nine of Pentacles. So this is like the abundant you, the you that, you know, feels very comfortable and secure, okay? And your present self is working on balancing your money. And until you can balance your life out, and water signs, your mind's on the money right now. Your mind is on the money, and you're not feeling yourself until you can balance your life out. And that's part of it's financial. Okay. Now, these other two cards were waiting to be brought out. So we've had some lessons to learn, deep scars and lessons that we have had to learn from an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this is what I'm going to say to you, water signs. I'm going to say that you had to, with regard to this, you had to balance out some financial debt with an air sign. And it has put you feeling not so good about it. And these are not just, this is just you're praying for financial stability. You're praying for you to feel good about and be back on, empowered within your own right. And the reason why you're not is because it's your finances that are wreaking havoc on a situation that you've been praying for. You could have lent money to an air sign, and now you're, regretful. Could have been. Someone owes someone money and needs to pay up. Could be that. But I'm going to say, no, this is exterior to you, because these cards really were there for me to pull out. So this air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, is very prominent in your life right now, water signs. This person is very prominent in your exterior. This is exterior to you. I'm going to put them down over here, because what your situation is, water signs, is you're worrying about you need to make some money. All right, water signs. That's what's going on. You're not feeling like yourself, because all the money that you have made has now been given out. You had to give, give in order to receive. But you've been working, you need to be working on your finances. All right, let's do water signs. Yes, that's what's happened. One more. Thank you. It's this one. All right, so this is exactly how the story goes down. Look, you guys, your childhood self, always making money. You guys know how to make money, your water signs. So you're healing. You're also healing. You have to be healing. Why do I say that? Because there's so much green here going on. You're healing from a fear of not knowing where your money's coming next from. Look, see? You came from solid, secure. When you're in your childhood self, there's no, you're gifted with everything, with all the gifts and talents from the universe. So this is you being the shit, right? You're the shit here, water signs. And then something happens during the course of time that prevents you from making your money, potentially having to pay out money, potentially having someone take money, and now you're fearful where your next dollar is coming from because you need to balance your checkbook. It's that simple. You got to balance your money out. And something's making you scared because I think you've never felt this way before and you're not certain how you're going to handle this. And here's the culprit. Hello, addictions. So someone had an addiction potentially to gambling and has lost money and doesn't know now how they're going to gain the money back, because in your future self, you're being asked to look at these addictions from a serious vantage point. These are addictions. And when we're dealing with money, it's gambling. Water signs, what are you guys doing? Or was somebody else gambling your money away? Doesn't matter. There's addictions going on in your water signs. There's addictive personality that you have innately in you. What could it be? Well, it could be anything. It could be gambling, sex, drugs, rock and roll. Whatever it is, you know about it. Codependency, and you're not feeling good about it. And you're being asked, because you've got this this is your higher self. So your higher self says, if you continue to do what you've been doing, water signs, if you continue to go this route, you're not going to achieve this stability, this financial stability. You're not going to. If you continue to be fearful, scared that you can't get out of this, scared that you can't get out of some type of an addiction that is making you very fearful. Or this could be the addiction, an exterior Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that if you can't live up to their expectations somehow, or they see the true you, what does this mean here? Water signs, this is really serious stuff here. You came in with all this abundance and you're so confident, and now you're at a loss and fearful, and it's just not you. You're not empowered. You're not empowered. You're still in a cage. You're still in some addicted situation. You're still in an addiction mode, and you're being told to really reflect upon this, it's going to cause you some huge problems. All right, we're going to pull cards. I can't stop at this. There's no way. We cannot. We've got a whole, either this is exterior to you. This is not exterior to you. No, it is not. There is some sort of an addiction that makes you scared of who you're becoming. Yep. Yes. That's what happened. Money is coming slow. Someone lies, deception, deceit from external parties. So, and it could also be Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus here. Lies, deceit, addictions, fear, all of these are right now putting your finances upside down. These clarifiers are clarifiers that have happened, but these are clarifiers that need to be addressed. This needs to be addressed. Who's been lying, cheating, deceiving? Is it an earth sign? Is it an air sign? Is it both? These are externals. These are external to you, water signs. So there's deceit, lies, addictions, people in your world. They did you wrong, or you did them wrong, because you have this addiction and you have this fear. This fear is looking right at making money, trying to balance out your life, and it's about finances. Trying to bring back this balance that was so abundant at one time. Look at this. It was beautiful. No addictions, no fear-based anything. Now you're making money, but it has fear-based addictive qualities to this money that's being made. You still feel like you're chained to a situation, water signs. Addicted to someone, maybe fearing the worst with your finances because of lies and deceit from, the past. Wow. Oh my goodness, what are we going to do now? All right, let me pull an Ascended Master card for you. We need to see what's happening with your money. Water signs, addiction and money. What is going on? All right, you need to choose peace. Okay, so I pulled 2 cards because I had to. I can't just go like that. So we're being asked to choose peace within a situation that did have addictive qualities to it and is no longer, you're being asked to no longer feel like you are free. You can free yourself, but you're not choosing to. Your future self is asking you to free yourself from these addictions. And by doing so, it requires peace and persistence. Peace and persistence. Water signs, this is huge. This is huge. You need to be persistent and know that you can free yourself and find peace. And once you free yourself, you will find peace within. You are fearful. Someone has a hold on you. Someone clearly has a hold on you. There it is. This could be your addiction. This is your addiction. You could be addicted. Because once you free yourself, you'll turn yourself right side up and be empowered again. But someone took all your power away. And why? And how do we feel that when it happens, right? How does that feel? Well, we don't feel good about it because this is how we're feeling right now about money. So this has to do with a financial issue. Lies and deceit and addictions are someone took money, someone used you for money, you used someone for money, someone owes you money, there's fighting, there was lies, there was deception. You have air quality and earth quality in your midst. Okay, let's go to love. Because this looks like this is a situation where I have to tell you, water signs, don't be fearful that you can't make money again, but this addiction is a problem. Yeah, and that's why. Okay, it makes sense. Yeah, so there's the addiction. I pulled 3 cards because this water signs, this felt so like I needed to. You're being asked to release your ex. We got that now. Release your ex because who you're dealing with or who you are going to be in the future, in the near future, could be the one. And the addiction, my friends, is codependency. I'm not saying it's not other addictions, but that's why you're feeling upside down and not empowered. And you could be putting on a show, thinking, you could be making people think that you're all that and a slice of cake. I don't know where that came from. But until you clear out your ex, water signs, release your ex because who you're going to be meeting with could be the one. And this relationship with your ex was codependent. And or you have codependency addictive qualities within you, water signs. So you need to choose peace within yourself and be persistent in releasing your ex so that you can move on. And this is not going to right itself until you do. Okay, that was pretty intense. Water signs, very intense. Not pretty intense, really intense. It's about addictions, lies, deceits. You're lying to yourself too. Could be you're lying to yourself. Or you were lied to, right? I mean, yeah, of course it works both ways. Absolutely. You need to trust in the universe. And water signs, your word was healing. So there needs to be some healing with regard to a situation that was clearly deceitful. All right, air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Very funny that air sign came into the week of June 4th, 2018 with growth, right? Your word, air signs, is growth. So maybe the abundance that you received from the water signs, financial issues, is your taking money from a water sign, air signs. That could very well be because it kind of ties into, and you know what's funny? The earth signs came out with truth. So because I also saw earth in the water signs, I'm thinking that earth, water, and air this week is all dealing with a truth, healing, and growth. Someone made money, someone lied, stole money from Peter to pay Paul, right? Isn't that how it's said? Yep. The water signs are healing from it. The earth signs had to be real about it and truthful about it. And the air signs are growing rich with it. I don't know. And I'm going to tell you what the fire sign says after the air sign reading. Very interesting. So, I mean, it could be the truth of the matter is that you're healing because now you have received air signs, some money that has and or grown, your business and receiving money for it. Or maybe someone lent you money. Could be a water sign or an earth sign. All right, let's look at air. Childhood, oh, see? I'm telling you right now, you guys are all connected. This is a connective, universal reading. I'm telling you right now. Earth, water, and air are connected in this week's readings. No doubt. Look, come on. Air signs. Your childhood self is not feeling great. So in childhood, you grew up with this feeling of something's not right. Now, that doesn't mean something's not right about you, but you were like feeling indifferent. Let's say that. You felt indifferent in your life. You felt, the loner. You were the loner. So it made you feel upside down. You weren't accepted for who you really are. So it made you feel like you were bullied, potentially. Okay? All right. So your present day self is dealing with your subconscious, knowing that you are more than what you believed to be. And your higher self is saying you still don't see the truth about what you represent. And it's tied into a feeling of subconsciously still not accepting this abundance of the person that you are, what you actually do represent. This is an empowered, enlightened person who has huge growth and abundance in their life, right? This is the emperor, for God's sakes. This is the guy who makes shit happen. And you always have had it within you, but you still don't believe. So you're in the dark about who you really are. You are abundant and beautiful and bright souls, air signs. But you just don't give yourself the credit. You still don't. You don't believe. All right. I still feel, I'm not going to say a word yet. Let me just pull out some clarifiers for the air signs for the week of June 4th. These are coming out fast. Yep. I'm telling you, this is the same. Look at, come on. So lies, and you've been lied to and deceived. Air signs. You've been lied to and deceived and you were always scared that people wouldn't accept you for who you really are. So you never became yourself because of this going through lies and deceit. Subconsciously, you knew that because of this, you couldn't be who you really are. This wonderful, magnanimous person, human being, old soul, hugely old soul. So you never showed your true self because you never felt comfortable. You had lies and deceit through your life like throughout your life, you never were told the truth. You haven't been told the truth. People tried to condition you in ways that were not helping you. They were hindering you. People could have been jealous of you, of knowing your worth, but keeping you in the dark about who you really are, air signs. Oh, yes. So you always you've always felt like the person you always felt indifferent within yourself. Like you never felt like you could show your true self. You've never been able to show your true self. And so your higher self is saying, if you don't get out of your head about this and release this thought process, it's your childhood self can't shine. This is what we want. But now you're fearful and you don't believe in yourself. You don't love yourself enough. You don't believe in yourself, and you're talking yourself out of and into situations that are clearly not good for you. You've also saved yourself from some kind of destructive situation. You've saved yourself in some way. But if you continue to only think these ways and be fearful, you're just going to always, guilt, shame, being different made you feel guilty and shameful for who you really are in the past. So you've never really been able to shine your light bright like you should. So this is about loving yourself enough and not talking yourself out of that. Yeah. So you've convinced yourself, air signs, that you're not good enough. That's what this is about. You've convinced yourselves that you're not good enough. So because of that, the abundance and or the growth that you so rightfully deserve isn't coming to you because of that. It's like hindering your progress. That's what's happening. All right. One card for air signs. So let's get King Solomon to tell you to start prioritizing your life. Prioritize your life and get going on who you are and forget all this fear-based, thought process, ego-driven crap that you're not good enough. Yes, I am pulling 2 more cards. Express who you are to the world, air signs. Express who you are to the world. Put yourself first. What is your priority? It needs to be you. It needs to come back to you. Express who you truly are to the world, and who cares what they think. Meditate upon this so that you can heal and grow within your own right, within your own self. Look at the colors in meditation is the same colors in the Emperor right down here. Yellow and green. Growth and enlightenment will happen when you start believing yourselves. So that's what your word is because your word comes as you believe and make you a priority and express who you really are to yourself and to the world. Come out of that mindset of fear and shame and guilt. Turn this This is you guys. This is all of you. So put you first, air signs. And don't let anyone undermine you, lie to you, deceive you. It's making you emotionally drained. It's bringing you down. These cards bring you down. If you don't love yourself, if you don't find the love for yourself and you keep thinking crazy thoughts, you're going to remain this way. For this week, thank God the reading's for just 1 week, right? Okay, so work on this week. Work on speaking your truth. Meditate about it. You're the priority, air signs. There you go. Now you're being asked to free yourself. Free yourself from your own thoughts. Free yourself from this. Same card. Free yourself from the thoughts that bind you. Right? Once you're able to free yourself from these unstable waters of emotion based upon the thoughts that no longer are valuable to you in your life, this is clearly making you unhappy. Same thing, same card. This is the same card. Free yourself from the chains that bind you, which is your thoughts, air signs. Get out of your head. The gate is open. Go. Get out of your head. How are you going to do this? You're going to make the effort now to love yourself. To love yourself. Put yourself first. Put yourself first. And now we have a relationship potentially coming at you that's going to be from childhood, a past life relationship or someone from childhood that you do know that you have romantic feelings for. So now once you free yourself from this mental escape that you need to take for yourself is going to allow you to find love again. Love for yourself, love for someone else who you've known. Free yourself, and then you can have this beautiful expression of love that you can give to someone, which will then be able to give love, right? Get out of your head so you can give love. Free yourself from your thoughts. Okay? Air signs. And for some of you, you are dealing with earth and water. Freeing yourself from a situation that will no longer bind you. Hold you down. Okay? So meditate about it. Find peace, tranquility. Make you the priority, air signs. All right, let's go to fire signs. All right. And the fire signs, knowingly is their word. Fire signs. Just knowing. You guys just know what's going on. For the week of June 4th, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This week, the fire signs know what's going down. Okay? And once the air signs get out of their head, they will be abundant. They will grow in whatever love situation they want to have. But they need to release and let go of all those mental thoughts that are driving them crazy. It's like what's hindering you is your actual element. The earth plane, what's hindering you is not being able to be truthful with yourself. Get grounded and be true to your own self about what is going on in your life. And then you are going to be abundant, that Queen of Wands, right? Being the royalty, passionate royalty. Water, you're healing from a situation whereby, you know, you're a water sign. What does water do? It heals. It has healing properties. Okay? So your actual, so all of you have your own property that is either benefiting you or becoming a detriment. Now, the healing that water signs is going through is something that they need to understand, that if there is an earth and or air sign exterior to them, they need to heal from that so that they can move forward. Air signs, get out of your head, and then growth will happen for you. Abundance will be yours. But you're not, you know, you got to get out of your head. Okay, and fire signs, fire is knowing, right? The fire just knowingly begins. A fire just happens. It doesn't think about it. It just happens. Okay, let's do it. Fire signs, childhood self, childhood, present self, and future self. Okay, so fire signs. Your childhood self used to pray a lot or has prayed a lot because there were some major lessons that you learned when you were a kid. You know, these could also be, I don't know why I'm 10 Commandments. I'm hearing 10 Commandments. Knowing, learning about the 10 Commandments. Being told that you had to pray and be that child of God. All right? It's coming out that way, and I'm saying it. And this is the Sagittarius card. Just saying. Okay. And knowing that allows you to break free and be that new start in your life right now. And the High Priestess reversed is knowing that there are some truths that haven't yet been revealed to you as your higher self is becoming enlightened, but some truths and secrets have to be revealed before you can start this new path. So the whole truth hasn't come out yet, and it is about the 10 Commandments. I don't know where it's coming from. You know, right? Thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not lie, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. You know all of them. And if you don't, then you should look them up. Darkness into darkness, the key to all mystery. So whatever you're not telling the world, not telling yourself, needs to come out so that it can free you to become all-knowing, right? Knowing. You know you have to do it. You know you have to do it. You can't move forward until you do. Yeah. Oh my God. Did you see it? You did. The message of truth. That one thing, that one message of truth that comes from your soul, deep within your childhood, has to come out. I'm going to reshuffle. Present clarifier and higher self clarifier for fire signs. Here we go. Yep. This is about, oh my God, this Emperor reverse has come in everyone except one. All right. Fire signs. This one piece of truth, thou shalt not, has really made your higher self feel very upside down about. Why is that? Because you haven't told anybody. There is one secret that needs to right itself One secret holds the mystery and key to your heart. Fire signs. One mystery, one key holds that to making a new start in love. Your truth, your knowing what you have to do to start this, you know what you have to do. That's what your higher self is saying. You know what you have to do. You have to speak your truth. You need to write this. You need to make it right. You need to make it right. And it is about love. Leo, Sagittarius, and Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. There is one truth that has been hidden that you have not brought forth, that you must speak. You know, that's why the Knight of Swords looks like it does. It's the truth that comes in on your, like your knight in shining armor, because the truth sets you free. That's why the horse is just going for it, right? The horse is going for it, jumping in that, you know, in that stance. It's white, obviously. That's truth in itself. So you know you have to speak this truth. You know you have to say, you know that the only way to start new is to speak your truth about something that you haven't been able to. There's something that you're withholding. Thou shall not. Could it be something that you did? Yeah, of course. That's what it looks like. These are the 10 Commandments. I don't know what it is. Only you guys know that. Yes. Yes. So the Ascended Master Ganesh is saying, if you don't speak your truth, you can't start new in love. And it's not going to happen. You need to speak this truth. You know you need to. You know you need to say something to someone about something. This one wanted to come. Yep, there we go. You're deceiving yourself. You're deceiving others. Let's get 2 more. 2 more. So, yep. So, once you take a real assessment, that's the word. Once you take a real assessment, fire signs, of your life and the deceit and whatever lie is not exposed yet, it must come out. Whatever truth comes out that will set you free in love, it's going to happen very soon. And hopefully on your own, it hopefully is going to come out on your own recognizance, right? So take a chill pill and start really assessing that one truth, that one piece of information that's going to set you free. And it is only one. All right. And you know it. All right. Have a great week, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.